And now the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0505 BST on Tuesday 30th of August. The general synopsis at midnight: low Biscay 1015, expected Fitzroy 1017 by midnight tonight. High 200 miles northeast of Faroes 1034, slow moving, intensifying 1035 by same time. The area forecast for the next 24 hours: northwest Viking, northerly or northeasterly 3 to 5, moderate, fair, good. Southeast Viking, north at Sierra, south at Sierra, 40s, variable, mainly northwesterly 2 to 4, slight or moderate, mainly fair, good. Cromarty, Forth, Tyne, Dogger, southeast Fisher, northerly or northeasterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in Dogger. Slight, occasionally moderate in northeast Cromarty and south Dogger. Showers, good. Northwest Fisher, northerly or northwesterly 2 to 4, slight, mainly fair, good. German Bight, Humber, Thames, northeast 4 to 6, slight or moderate, showers, good. Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth, east or northeast 4 to 6, slight or moderate, fair, good. Biscay, cyclonic 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in north, slight, occasionally moderate in northwest, showers, thundery at first, moderate or good. Trafalgar, in east, northerly or northwesterly 3 to 5, in west, variable 2 to 4, in east, slight, occasionally moderate later in south, in west, slight, in east, fair, in west, fair, in east, good, in west, good. Fitzroy, northeasterly 4 to 6 in far north, otherwise variable 2 to 4, slight or moderate, thundery showers, fog patches in far southeast, moderate or good, occasionally very poor in far southeast. Seoul, Lundy, Fastnet, east or northeast 4 to 6, moderate, occasionally slight in Lundy and Fastnet. Showers in Seoul, mainly good. Irish Sea, easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in far south. Smooth or slight, occasionally moderate in far south. Fair, good. Shannon, east 3 to 5, moderate, occasionally slight in north. Fair, good. Rockall, east or southeast 2 to 4, slight, occasionally moderate in west. Fog patches in north, moderate or good, occasionally very poor in north. Malin, southeast becoming variable 2 to 4, slight, occasionally smooth in east. Fair, good. Hebrides, easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4 in far south. Slight, occasionally moderate, mainly fair, moderate or good. Bailey, southeasterly backing southerly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in north. Moderate, occasionally slight in southeast. Occasional drizzle, fog patches, moderate, occasionally poor. Fair Isle, east or northeast 3 to 5, slight or moderate, fair, good. Faroes, east or southeast 3 to 5, slight or moderate, showers, occasional drizzle at first in west, moderate or good, occasionally poor at first in west. And finally, southeast Iceland, southerly or southeasterly 4 to 6, moderate, occasionally rough, occasional rain or drizzle, fog patches, moderate or good, occasionally very poor. And now the forecast for inshore waters, issued by the Met Office at 0600 UTC today, Tuesday 30th of August, valid to 12 miles offshore. General situation. High pressure centred to the north of Scotland will continue to extend a ridge southwards across the United Kingdom for the next couple of days. Most areas will see settled weather with light winds, although strong winds will affect some southern waters at times. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. 24-hour forecast. Easterly or northeasterly, becoming variable later in south, 2 to 4, occasionally 5 at first in Cape Wrath. Slight, occasionally moderate in Moray Firth. Mainly fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Variable, becoming easterly or northeasterly, 2 to 4. Slight, occasionally smooth near Orkney and in Moray Firth. Mainly fair, good. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed, the 24-hour forecast. North or northeast, 2 to 4. Slight, occasionally smooth in Firth of Forth. Mainly fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Variable, 2 to 4. Slight, occasionally smooth near shore. Mainly fair, good. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby, the 24-hour forecast. North or northeast, 3 to 4. Slight, showers in south, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. North or northeast, 3 to 4, becoming variable 3 or less later. Slight, showers in south, good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point, the 24-hour forecast. Northerly or northeasterly 3 to 5, decreasing 2 at times later in north. Slight, occasionally moderate in south. Showers, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Northeasterly, becoming variable at times near Whitby, 3 or 4, occasionally 5 in south. Slight or moderate. Showers at first, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland, strong wind warning. The 24-hour forecast. Northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in south. Slight or moderate, becoming moderate later. Showers in north, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Northeasterly 5 or 6, occasionally 4 in north. Moderate, occasionally slight in west. Showers at first in north, good. North Foreland to Selsey Bill, strong wind warning. 24-hour forecast, northerly 4 to 6. Slight or moderate, fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly 5 or 6, occasionally 4 at first in west. Slight or moderate, occasionally smooth in shelter in west. Fair, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis, strong wind warning. 24-hour forecast, north-east 4 to 6, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time. Slight or moderate, occasionally smooth in shelter near shore. Fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Northeast 4 to 6, veering southeast 3 or 4 for a time. Smooth or slight near shore, otherwise slight or moderate. Fair, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly, strong wind warning. 24-hour forecast, easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time. Slight or moderate, becoming smooth or slight for a time in Lyme Bay. Fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, veering southeasterly 2 to 4 for a time in east. Slight or moderate, becoming smooth or slight for a time in Lyme Bay. Fair, good. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. Strong wind warning. 24-hour forecast. Easterly or northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 in Bristol Channel, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time in northeast. Slight or moderate in west, smooth or slight in east. Fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly 4 to 6, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time in northeast. Slight, occasionally moderate in west. Smooth or slight in east. Fair, good. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. Strong wind warning. 24-hour forecast. Easterly or northeasterly, backing northerly for a time in Cardigan Bay, 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in south. Slight or moderate near St David's Head. Smooth or slight elsewhere. Fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly, backing northerly for a time at first, 3 to 5. Smooth or slight, occasionally moderate at first near St David's Head. Fair, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. The 24-hour forecast. Easterly or northeasterly, backing northerly or northwesterly for a time, 3 to 5. Smooth, occasionally slight, mainly fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, becoming variable for a time 2 to 4 in north. Smooth or slight, mainly fair, good. Isle of Man, the 24-hour forecast. East or northeast 3 or 4, occasionally 5 later. Smooth or slight, mainly fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. East or northeast, veering east later 3 or 4. Smooth or slight, fair, good. Lough Foyle to Carlingford Lough. The 24-hour forecast. Variable 2 to 4. Smooth, occasionally slight in south. Showers, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Northeasterly 3 or 4 throughout in far south, otherwise variable 2 to 4. Smooth, occasionally slight in south. Fair, good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. The 24-hour forecast. Variable 2 to 4. Smooth, occasionally slight near Mull of Galloway. Showers, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Variable 2 to 4. Smooth, occasionally slight at first near Mull of Galloway. Fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. The 24-hour forecast. Variable 3 or less, occasionally 4 in northeast. Smooth, occasionally slight. Showers at first in east. Good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Variable 3 or less. Mainly smooth. Fair. Good. The Minch. The 24-hour forecast. Easterly or northeasterly at first in north. Otherwise variable 2 to 4. Smooth or slight. Fair. Good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Variable 3 or less, increasing 4 at times in north. Smooth, occasionally slight in north. Fair, good. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. The 24-hour forecast. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5 in north. Variable 3 or less in south. Slight, occasionally moderate at first in far north and becoming smooth at times in south. Fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5 until later in far north. otherwise variable 2 to 4. Slight, occasionally smooth in south, mainly fair, moderate or good. Shetland Isles, the 24-hour forecast, northerly or northeasterly 3 to 4, occasionally 5 in east. Moderate, occasionally slight in southwest. Fair, good. For coastal areas up to 60 nautical miles from Lerwick, Shetland, strong wind warning. Valid Tuesday the 30th of August at 0600 UTC until Tuesday 30th of August at 1800 UTC. General situation. A ridge of high pressure extends south to lie west of Shetland, mainly a northeast flow. Forecast, northerly or northeasterly 3 to 4, occasionally 5 in east, moderate but slight in southwest of Shetland, fair, good. Outlook for the 12 hours commencing 1800 UTC, Tuesday 30th of August, northerly or northeasterly 3 to 4, occasionally 5 in east, moderate but slight to southwest of Shetland, fair, good. And lastly, Channel Islands, strong wind warning. 24-hour forecast, northeasterly 4 to 5, locally 6 early morning and again towards dawn tomorrow, perhaps occasionally 3 mid-channel this afternoon. Slight to moderate, occasionally rough this morning and perhaps again towards dawn tomorrow. Risk of isolated showers or thunderstorms, mainly in the far south of the area. Good, perhaps locally moderate at times. Outlook for the following 24 hours, northeasterly 4 to 5, occasionally 6 at times. Slight to moderate, perhaps locally rather rough at times. Risk of isolated showers or thunderstorms, mainly in the far south of the area. Good, perhaps locally moderate at times. And now the radio navigation warnings for all UK coastal areas. Commencing Whiskey Zulu 887, GMDSS, MRCC Stornoway. VHF radio telephony service from Butt of Lewis site at position 58 degrees 27.7 minutes north, 006 degrees 13.9 minutes west, and Port Naguran site at 58 degrees 14.8 minutes north, 006 degrees 09.8 minutes west, off air. A Whiskey Zulu 886, North Sea, UK sector, Bolton gas field, platform 44/21 alpha, in position 54 degrees 14.6 minutes north, 002 degrees 09.2 minutes east, unlit and all nav aids inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 882, England east coast, Lowestoft, Holme Sand westwards, Northwest Holme Light Buoy permanently moved to position 52 degrees 30.5 minutes north, 001 degree 46.4 minutes east. A Whiskey Zulu 881, Southern North Sea, West Sole gas field, platform 48/6 Bravo, in position 53 degrees 43.1 minutes north, 001 degree 07.1 minutes east, unlit and all nav aids inoperative. A Whiskey Zulu 878, GMDSS, MRCC Falmouth, medium frequency radio telephony and DSC services from St Mary's, Isle of Scilly site in position 49 degrees 55.7 minutes north, 006 degrees 18.2 minutes west, off air. I cancel Whiskey Zulu 732. Whiskey Zulu 876, Scotland East Coast, Sea Green offshore wind farm, North Cardinal Light Buoy in position 56 degrees 40.6 minutes north, 001 degree 56.7 minutes west, unlit and AIS inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 869, England East Coast, North Foreland eastwards, Salvage and pollution response operations in progress in position 51 degrees, 22.58 minutes north, 001 degree, 45.27 minutes east. The motor vessels Will Challenge, Sartor, Havila Borg and Ems Tug in attendance. Vessels requested to keep clear. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 858. Whiskey Zulu 868, England East Coast. Felixstowe, Cobbled Point eastwards. Woodbridge Haven Light Buoy in position 51 degrees, 58.0 minutes north, 001 degree, 23.6 minutes east, unlit. Whiskey Zulu 867, England East Coast. Lehman Gasfield, platform 49/26 Golf, in position 53 degrees, 07.1 minutes north, 002 degrees, 06.2 minutes east, unlit, and all nav aids inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 864, Irish Sea, eastern part. Bahama Bank southeastwards. Bahama Light Buoy in position 54 degrees, 20.0 minutes north, 004 degrees, 08.5 minutes west, AIS inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 863, England East Coast, Le Mans Gasfield, platform 49/27 Golf, in position 53 degrees, 02.2 minutes north, 002 degrees, 22.9 minutes east, unlit, and all nav aids inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 862, GMDSS, MRCC Belfast. Very high frequency radio telephony and DSC services from Snaefell site in position 54 degrees, 15.8 minutes north, 004 degrees, 27.7 minutes west, off air. Whiskey Zulu 856, Southern North Sea, Botany Ground, Carrick Gasfield. Platform 49/14, Quebec Alpha, in position 53 degrees, 34.7 minutes north, 002 degrees, 47.4 minutes east, unlit, and all nav aids inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 850, GMDSS, MRCC Milford Haven. Very high frequency radio telephony service from Tenby site in position 51 degrees, 41.7 minutes north, and 004 degrees, 41.3 minutes west, off air. Whiskey Zulu 846, GMDSS, MRCC Aberdeen. Very high frequency radio telephony and DSC services from Ross Markey site in position 57 degrees, 38.0 minutes north, 004 degrees, 04.4 minutes west, off air. Whiskey Zulu 841, England East Coast. North Foreland, northeastwards. Thanet Wind Farm. Turbine at position 51 degrees, 27.4 minutes north, 001 degrees, 38.7 minutes east, fog signal inoperative. Turbine at position 51 degrees, 24.4 minutes north, 001 degree, 40.8 minutes east, unlit, and fog signal inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 837, Southern North Sea, Ravenspur North Gasfield, platform North 42/30, Sierra Tango 3 in position 54 degrees, 04.3 minutes north, 000 degrees, 54.8 minutes east, unlit, and all nav aids inoperative. Whiskey Zulu 836, Southern North Sea, Outer Silver Pit southwards, Hornsea Offshore Wind Farm. Turbine Alpha 04 in position 53 degrees, 49.5 minutes north, 002 degrees, 10.5 minutes east, unlit, and fog signal inoperative. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 701. Whiskey Zulu 814, Dover Strait, The Ridge, Le Colbart, Colbart North Light Buoy in position 50 degrees, 57.5 minutes north, 001 degree, 23.3 minutes east, off station. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 688. Whiskey Zulu 813, North Sea, Dogger Bank, unexploded unexploded ordnance located in seabed in position 55 degrees, 04.38 minutes north, 001 degree, 31.43 minutes east, and position 54 degrees, 53.72 minutes north, 001 degree, 51.61 minutes east, and position 54 degrees, 52.4 minutes north, 001 degree, 42.22 minutes east. Whiskey Zulu 811, Southern North Sea, Ravenspur North Gasfield, platform north 43/26, Sierra Tango 2 in position 54 degrees, 03.3 minutes north, 001 degree, 02.0 minutes east, fog signal inoperative. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 684. Whiskey Zulu 808, England, southwest coast, Mounts Bay, the Tartadoo Light Buoy in position 50 degrees, 03.1 minutes north, 005 degrees, 34.6 minutes west, range of white light permanently changed to 12 miles. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 683. Whiskey Zulu 803, GMDSS, MRCC Stornoway, medium frequency radio telephony service from Tyree Airport site in position 56 degrees, 30.0 minutes north, 006 degrees, 52.8 minutes west, off air. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 679. Whiskey Zulu 802, GMDSS, MRCC Aberdeen, medium frequency radio telephony and DSC services from Gregness site in position 57 degrees, 07.7 minutes north, 002 degrees, 03.2 minutes west, off air. Whiskey Zulu 800, North Sea, Dogger Bank, easternmost shelf, wreck reported in position 54 degrees, 40.1 minutes north, 002 degrees, 26.8 minutes east, least depth 15.6 metres. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 674. Whiskey Zulu 798, England, west coast, South Morecambe Gasfield, East Cardinal Light Buoy in position 53 degrees, 52.5 minutes north, 003 degrees, 33.4 minutes west, unlit. Whiskey Zulu 796, England, south coast, Falmouth, St Anthony Head Light in position 50 degrees, 08.5 minutes north, 005 degrees, 01.0 minutes west, range of white sector light permanently changed to 1 to 12 miles. Range of red sector light permanently changed to 9 miles. Whiskey Zulu 789, Dover Strait, western part, Cap Grenay north, westwards, Zulu Charlie 2 light buoy in position 50 degrees, 53.5 minutes north, 001 degree, 30.9 minutes east, unlit. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 658. Whiskey Zulu 787, England, south coast, Mounts Bay, Tatadoo east, southeastwards, fishing gear, marked by surface buoys reported abandoned in vicinity 50 degrees, 02.2 minutes north, 005 degrees, 31.2 minutes west, and 50 degrees, 02.3 minutes north, and 005 degrees, 31.0 minutes west. Whiskey Zulu 780, England East Coast, Dungeon Wind Farm. Turbine Golf 05 in position 53 degrees, 16.0 minutes north, 001 degree, 26.7 minutes east, unlit and fog signal inoperative. Turbine Lima 03 in position 53 degrees, 14.1 minutes north, 001 degree, 22.7 minutes east, fog signal inoperative. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 667. Whiskey Zulu 773, Dover Strait, eastern part, Sandetti Bank northwards. Mike Delta Whiskey Light Boy in position 51 degrees, 19.2 minutes north, 001 degree, 59.3 minutes east, missing. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 644. Whiskey Zulu 771, Channel Islands, Guernsey, Little Russell approaches. Roustal Lighted Beacon in position 49 degrees, 29.2 minutes north, 002 degrees, 28.8 minutes west, damaged and unlit. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 638. Whiskey Zulu 767, Scotland West Coast, Isle of Skye. Skybridge, ISO red light in position 57 degrees, 16.5 minutes north, 005 degrees, 44.6 minutes west, unlit. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 633. And finally, Whiskey Zulu 732, GMDSS, MRCC Falmouth. Medium frequency radio telephony and DSC services from St Mary's, Isles of Scilly site, in position 49 degrees, 55.7 minutes north, 006 degrees, 18.2 minutes west, off air. Cancel Whiskey Zulu 615.